Alright guys, we're just getting home from the veterinarian. Bruno's messed up pretty good. He's in a great deal of pain. But this is, I don't know, halfway through our long ass driveway. And this is where they play, over here in the yard. You know, they'll go out here and hang out in the woods. No big deal. Everyday procedure. That's kind of their game plan. They wrestle in the leaves and they grab sticks. They do dog things, you know, that's kind of the deal. But here's where I think things happened. He does like to hang out right at the edge of the road here. You know, I've caught him at the mailbox here a few times. Let me get a little better perspective. And, okay. We're at the end of the driveway, approaching the actual pavement. It's a residential area, got houses everywhere. This is a pretty sharp corner. You got to slow down pretty good to navigate the corner. You can't just, well, I'll tell you what though. I'm going to sit here for a minute and see if a car can come by. I'm going to back up just a hair and we'll see if we get a car coming. And I'm presuming the worst part about this corner curve, it's not a corner, it's a curve, but it's they come ripping down here, man. Much too high speed, you know, in my opinion. You'll see them, perhaps, but there's our mailbox and our neighbor's mailbox. And then there's the other neighbor's mailbox. Well, that's the thing. This is actually a bus stop. There's, I think, a mass amount of children here during school time days. All three of them. We don't know how it would happen at night because I had let him in. I was walking by, well, when I say night, I'm going to say it was dark. It was actually morning. And got to talking with my mom, and she's like, I didn't let them out. And I go, I had no idea they were even out, so I didn't let them out. So we think it's when Tyler got his new job, so he leaves, you know, 6:30 in the morning. Still dark as hell. It doesn't get daylight till 7:45 here, and people are going to work. It's dark. He's black. You know, recipe for disaster, I guess you could say. And I mean, that's just it. He can get smacked. The lady said he slid across the pavement. His nails on his feet, on his paws, are ground down abnormally, not just normal wear and tear walking around. But I think this is where it happened, because what he did is after he got hit, picked himself up, managed to walk up the hill and stand there at the door. He doesn't bark, doesn't do anything. He was with the other dog. They were standing side by side. They were out frolicking in the woods and doing their normal morning activities and doing their potty business, and, you know, normal day. But I'll be damned. Wow. He's messed up. Broken pelvis. Confirmed. So that's got me all distraught, to say the least. That just threw a total wrench into my whole system here. 3 different medications. Follow-up appointment here soon. Might need surgery. Don't know. Guess we're going to have to find out. But I'm going to the post office. Got to run a few errands. Life does, continue. And I just thought I'd pass this along to you guys and see if, I know there's going to be, you know what? Here's the other dog right here, and he just wants to come with me. You know what? I'm gonna get him so he doesn't get hit by a car. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Get in there. Sit down, Gimp. Yeah, how's that? How's that? Here, sit down. Sit. Why don't you tell us a story? What happened? Did you lead him into this? Is this your... You got boogers on your eye. Did you lead him into this? You two different color-eyed, pig-nosed looking unfortunate dude. Alright. You just relax. Stop sniffing on me. Alright. You'll tell me later. We gotta go get some cat food and just mail and stuff and just normal life stuff. Check the mail. This mail and the post office. Alright guys, I'm gonna tune out, man. I gotta say, it's been a rough 72 hours. You know, the 48 prior to that weren't much better. But this is by far the worst. So what the hell? I don't even have chief security. He's all laid up. He'll probably be filing for unemployment and the whole deal, and I don't know what the hell. You know, Aflac. Alright, I'll talk to you. Thanks, man. See you back soon, for sure. Alright guys, let me break this down for you. It is Thursday morning, and we are now at the veterinary clinic, as you might be able to see. There has been a family incident where Mr. Bruno himself has become injured. Stop it. Stop. Nope. Stop it, Gimp. No, you're staying. No. He's wounded. Bruno, something happened. I think he might have got attacked. Let me give you kind of the little backstory from what I understand so far. This happened short time ago. This guy, the one-eyed dude, he decided he was going to bring home some deer hoofs from the woods, and we have found miscellaneous animal parts that he somehow brings to the house and just drops them off like they're, you know, like just, I guess, a chew toy, a bone, if you will. So with that being said, I got a feeling these two renegades, they were out and about causing disturbance in the woods. We kind of live in a pretty rural area, so that's the deal. That's what they do. They run around and you know, hang out. Stop it. Sit down, Gimp. This guy's got a bad left leg. Now Bruno has a bad left leg. He's got a big ass scar on his side. We're at the vet. They're going to bring out a gurney to pick him up. My wheeling buggy won't fit in the car to bring him. Get in the back seat, home cooking. Go. Let's see. I don't want to. He's so sensitive. His tail still works. I don't know if he got hit by a car, but here's what I'm guessing. I'm going to close this up, so they're going to be out in a minute. I got to park. Okay, wait. I think they're coming right now with a gurney to get the brew. Yeah, either he got. Look at this wound. Look at this. This is his bad leg. Something happened. I don't think he was hit by a car. I think he was attacked. I think they went to go visit this carcass of a deer, and there was some coyotes. I really do. There's coyotes and deer in our yard every day. You know, it's not nothing. You could look out the back window on a fine morning and see a coyote or a deer standing there, and it's like normal, you know, no big deal. But these two wander off, and they're hooligans. So anyways, but I got to take care of the brew, family member, so pausing the action. I thought people would like to get an update. Well, they don't have any information because this is live to me, but you have no knowledge of such activities whatsoever. But we're going to get them fixed up. So we're at the vet, and you know, got the mom here, You got the stretch. Getting back, home cooking. How you doing, guys?
Hey.
This one's useless, so don't worry about him.
Black one?
Yeah, we want black guy.
All right.
He's got a wound on his leg here. I'm not sure what happened. I think he may have, it was perhaps been hit by a car. And I'll just grab him. No, here we go. And you know, he's happy. He doesn't bite. He's very friendly. You have no issues there. Come on, Gimp. Get back here. Get in the back. Yeah, you know, he doesn't complain much, but I had a buggy myself, but it just doesn't fit in my car to bring him. I think
or him, sorry.
I actually, okay, well, he's stronger than I am. You know, he's solid, you know.
And then we're gonna, if you guys want to come in, we're gonna put you in room 1.
Well, she's already in there, so sit down. All right, closing the door. Watch your face. Okay, room 1. I guess if this person didn't take up 2 parking spaces because, you know, I guess that's how it goes. We're gonna do a lap. So I am mentally distraught. It's not a good day. And I'll obviously gonna get back to you with any critical latest and greatest updates. Because that's my boy, man. He's part of the family. And that's the deal. You would do anything for your pet, I'm sure. You'd probably feed him too. That would be a good idea. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But hey, you know, or you can just get some more and chain them up. So that's a real good way to take care of the animals. You know, I think. I mean, isn't that what everybody does? Leave your dogs chained up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Don't walk them, don't give them attention, don't play, don't do anything. Don't go for a run, don't bring them with you anywhere, you know. Let them sit. All right, signing off before I get salty. Well, strangely enough, here's the miscellaneous dog that doesn't get too much airtime because he's out of control. So we're behind the veterinarian clinic next to some hotel of some type, and Bruno's in his room waiting for medical attention at this point with my mom. So I had to bring him out because he hasn't been in a car in quite a while, and there he is running off with his bad leg. You know, for a dog that doesn't have, you know, he's only got 3 functional, you know, tools, pedestals, you know, feet, you know, hey, come here. That dude, he can move, man. But I think Bruno might have got hit by a car. Anyways, this looks like it could be a homeless area. There's some activity here. It's kind of weird. You know, I mean, the highway is right through these woods. I gotta go get him before he wanders off. Unprepared, don't have my leash, but we're kind of off where nobody's gonna worry about it. Hotel looks like they threw out some stuff. We got an old refrigerator, microwave, some art. Looks like a headboard, an ironing board of all things, some mattress padding. That'll probably come in handy. I know some people will probably use that. But it's Bruno day. I'm worried. I stress. I got stress all the time. Come on, buddy. Let's go, big boy. Got 2 different color eyes. You want to say hi? Hey, what you doing? What's your name? I heard you like pepper spray. See that leg? How he lifts it? He don't put any weight on it. And that Bruno's got the exact same problem. Same leg. Hey! Nope. Oh, no! Son of a bitch. And right here, of course, we're at animal control. Oh, well, that's behind the vet. Hey! Yeah, here we go. Good times. Uncontrolled dog. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Come on. Back to the car. Off you go. Making it happen. We're moving forward. We're taking steps. It's time to progress. Come on. I will not accept 0 or no as an answer. That way I can go get a parking space and see what's up with the brew. Leave him in the car. Hopefully he doesn't chew up the seat. He chews everything else. Chews packages, envelopes. You know, when the post office just miscellaneous drops stuff off and they just leave it there. No notification, no nothing. You know, don't ring the bell, don't beat the horn, don't text, don't email, no nothing. It's just like, get in there. Go. Make it happen, Gimp. Need some help? There you go. All right, buddy. All right, chill. All right, be right back. We're back at the clinic. We're gonna check on the brew. Not sure what happened. Either there was an assault by another animal. I doubt it was the other dog. You know, they're pals. You know, they don't get that much in trouble. But he's in his room getting seen. I went to the store, got me a Big Daddy Polar Pop from the Circle K gas station, 99-cent special, and I'm waiting to go in. And it's I don't know, 38 degrees. What a setback. This is so, I'm disturbed. This bothers me. But we're gonna go in and see what's going on. See if the vet is with him. I'm quite sure he's gonna, I think he might have a broken leg. If I had to guess, you know. My kids have paws. Veterinary clinic. Great place, man. Very nice place. Been here many times. Great service, great work, affordable prices. You know, that's the deal. I guess you can't ask for much more. All right, let's just assess the situation. Gonna make it happen.
130, 140, and then the V check, the check is
All right.
that heartworm or the pelvis.
I sent you a message. He was
Oh,
in X-ray.
I don't even know where my phone. It's in my pocket. That's why. Okay, cool. What was any initial thing?
Preliminary. Not sure if he got hit by a car.
I would think though too, if there was like a battle, whether
There would
coyotes,
have been more blood.
there would have been not, well, in addition to facial wounds,
Yeah, the neck.
don't you think? I mean, common sense would maybe dictate that, but you know, I had to go get a Polar Pop, and then I lost my lighter, and then he wandered off and
Let him go.
should have. All right, guys, here's the deal. Just got the call from the mother, and we're going to get the update on the brew. And there's some instructions and directions and whatnot, and we need to get this figured out. Word. Oh, probably the room. Man, there's a lot of people here. Okay.
Okay, he's got a broken pelvis.
Really?
A fractured pelvis.
Okay. And that's based on x-ray?
They're gonna hit you with the door when they come back. Yeah, and look, he wants to come to you.
Come here, buddy.
He cannot.
You don't understand how crazy the other dog is looking around.
Waiting for him.
Yeah.
He's got to be crated
Okay.
until this heals. He's got to be taken out and not allowed to jump.
Well, he can't.
Well, I know, but when he starts to feel,
Don't let him overdo it.
Yeah.
You know. All right, so what's the...
and keep the other dog away because they're gonna want to jostle.
Yeah.
And
And that's why it was a good idea that you had the door closed last night, you know. with him in the living room.
She said, "Oh, he's such a good dog."
Yeah. Well.
Okay, so they're putting him on. His heartworm is back. On heartworm, on pain. See why I had. You got to pay close attention when she comes back because
Is it that same woman that we had met before?
Kristen. No,
I don't know who the name.
Yeah.
It's
I
more of
talked to Kristen. Kristen's the one that got them to come in
yeah.
and get going.
Okay, I guess the point is well, so it's resolvable.
He could have surgery to fix it, but it would cost a few $1,000s.
Okay, well,
But it's fractured. It's not broke.
that's the same thing,
I thought a fracture was a crack.
That's a break. A fracture is a crack. A fracture is a break. No, I fractured my leg, so you broke it. Yeah, there's no interchangeable. It's just a different word for it. I'm just
Okay,
the facts are the fact. Did they have? Can they speculate as to how it happened?
hit by a car.
Really?
Yeah.
And tell the truth, yeah, because that's not going to happen from a assault from a coyote or you know what I mean.
Yeah, you were right that it was all, upper.
Yeah, there's no facial lacerations. There's no. So he's got a broken pelvis. Man.
That will heal by itself.
Well, yeah, given the proper conditions and, following the guidelines, which is about to be explained. And I swear I had my phone in my hand when you called because I was about to call you. I was like, all right, look, something's going on here. So what have they done so far?
Nothing.
No shots, no...
Sedated him, or, pain shot.
Well, so they have done something.
Well, I mean... Nothing.
Right. And they're going to give you prescriptions, obviously, pain medication, et cetera, moving forward. Did they give you a prognosis as to a timeline?
They want to see him in 2 weeks, I think, or...
Okay.
But they're giving me medication for 28 days.
So now I need a new chief of security.
Yep. You have to take 3 legs.
I got to I got to go back to Indeed and figure this out. It's like, what a mess. Yeah. No, but no, he's family, man. Everybody knows that.
Oh, I'd pay a couple $1,000 if I had to pay it.
Well, that's not. That's
worst case scenario.
Right. Well, let's not get carried away. Yeah.
But that's why his hips would.
The leg was inverted.
Yeah.
It was twisted in, and look at him just chill on the floor. He might like that cool.
Oh, it's the sun.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah. Oh, he's like, oh, let me slide over. Yeah.
Oh, there's more of that to be had?
Yeah. All right, we'll get him home and a comfortable.
I got to get him a cage. Or she said he has to be, because he can't be running around the house.
He's not gonna. He was laying in your bed, he didn't even move all night.
Well, she said to put him in a kennel.
Well, yeah.
Just so the other dog can't. I'm not taking any chances.
Well, I know, but
They're only...
all I'm trying to say is, like, why don't we just wait till they come back? Because it'd be like, look, if you can lay on the bed and isn't disturbed, is he cool?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll ask her if a kennel is necessary. I mean, they don't sell them here, so...
Well, they'll, of course, recommend their personal website or something for that particular item, but no, we do have one, but it won't fit them.
Yeah.
It's that nylon cat one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The one that I actually brought, Kitty here with. But all right, so they've come and gave you the consultation, basically told you what's going on, obviously, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to tell me. Of course they came because he's here, but so they're going to come in for the follow-up with the medications, etc., and then
the care.
Okay, the care plan.
His restrictions.
Right.
And I want you to hear it because I'll forget it by the time we get out.
Well,
He's my baby boy.
I swear to God, I was going to call you and say, I'm going to take a nap. You can come out here and just tell them to call either one of us. That way we can nap.
He seems at least mentally alert.
Oh, he's always been mentally alert. But,
no, I mean,
broken pelvis. Really? So they suspect he got hit by a car.
Yeah, she said that when he comes in for his checkup, they're going to do it under euthanasia. Under
anesthesia. Yeah. Okay. I was like, I knew what you meant, but it's just funny of the word because I knew what you meant, but we got to euthanize your dog in order to do an X-ray. It's like
okay, but the point I'm getting at, if they put a dog under anesthesia like that, they're going to cut off his cookies.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you're talking about just for a follow-up? No, that's unacceptable. No.
He'll be him.
Why don't we just wait for that to happen?
Okay.
Well, no, I'm just trying to tell. I'm going to ask him. That's to me, that's nonsense. Got to cut off his balls to do an X-ray?
Of his pelvis, yeah.
Really?
No,
but
don't argue with me.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just asking you a simple question. If they did an X-ray already, why would they need to cut off his balls to do the next X-ray?
I don't know.
That makes no sense. Is it going to make him sterile? Well, maybe. I doubt it. But the point is like, I'm telling you, you cut off the dude's nuts, and he's going to. They're different. They're different animals. It's just the facts. But then again, he won't be trying to hump this guy all the time.
This guy could have his cut off too. Is he all lovey with you?
No, he's actually just totally chilling in the backseat, all stretched out. He's doing the sunlight thing too.
I think he's gonna wind up with the same. That's what's happened to that dog. I'll bet. That he's been hit and broke his pelvis.
Could be. Yeah, very well could be. Yeah. It's like, hey, can we get a 2-for-1? He's right there. Let me bring him.
Gimp 1 and Gimp 2.
Your phone's doing something. Your phone's doing something. Probably Cindy. Well, all right, I'm going to shut off until the doctor gets back. All right, what are we? So he's got a broken pelvis?
A broken pelvis is on the left side. Now, with the pelvis, it's hard. He was in a lot of pain when we did the x-ray. So how we were doing it is when we had him on his back, he wouldn't really let us get the picture we needed. So then we had to put him back on his stomach. And that showed that his left side was broken on that pelvis area.
Now, this is his left side?
Right.
Okay.
Now, the right side, because of how the pelvis is shaped like a box, there could still be like a fracture or break on the right side. It's just too hard to tell. We know for sure there is a fracture on the left.
Okay.
So with that, we can either go to a specialist, and you have surgery performed where they'll fix that for you. I don't know if they do like a replacement or however they repair that. Which of course as a specialist is going to be a couple $1,000s.
Right.
We don't do bone surgery here, so the next best thing is going to be crating him, make sure he stays calm 24/7, leash walking him only. He cannot go out and run. You don't want to chain him up anywhere outside. You have to be with him so you can monitor.
I would have to imagine, just in general common knowledge, the fact that it's like he's probably not going to want to run with a broken pelvis.
Well, he was still trying. Well, he was trying to get away from us, so he's still trying to walk off. So you don't want him walking off, especially with that stray dog in the area.
He literally walked into the house under his own power with that he was favoring the left leg.
Right.
So his left pelvis is fractured, which also means the same as broken. Okay, so it's the same word, fractured, broken.
Okay, better.
No. Just asking a question. All right, so now when you say crated, is it basically to limit his activity?
Correct.
Okay, so he doesn't necessarily have to be crated as long as he's not going to be wanting to, run the Boston Marathon or, hang out and
Correct.
chase the other
No
dog.
jumping on things, no playing with the other dogs.
No.
You need to watch him when you go outside because he had a huge bladder on the x-rays. And when we were positioning him around, he was able to pee then, but we don't know if it's controlled or not. We don't know if it's because we were applying pressure that he peed or if he actually had to go so bad that he finally released. If he can't pee on his own, then it's your responsibility when you take him out that you position him, press on his bladder to make him pee. Now,
how do you apply pressure to the bladder?
So usually, right now, when we get him his pain meds, he's going to be on the anti-inflammatories, and hopefully he'll feel better enough that he'll go on his own.
Okay.
But if not, when you lift him up, you kind of want to get him in that squatting position, and then press your hand up on his abdomen and just press down until he pees.
Okay, so below the chest,
Around that area.
below the rib cage.
Correct.
Okay, like on the upper part of the belly.
Kind of around his penis. Yep, you're just going to press there, and then he should pee on his own.
Okay.
Now, if he doesn't and he's still not peeing, then you need to bring him in for us.
Okay.
Okay, same thing with defecating. It's going to be a little different. That you kind of just want to get him in a squatting position.
Yeah.
You may have to kind of pick him up a little bit and see if he'll poop. He did poop back there for us, and he stood up while he did it. So hopefully he can still go.
He could stand. I mean,
This dog is.
I could pick him up right now. I mean, technically, and he would, if he wasn't under medication or sedatives at this time, I could pick him up and he would stand.
Which, he hasn't gotten anything right now. So we're not starting anything until you get home because we want to make sure he kind of eats a little bit with it. So if when he gets his meds, offer him food because technically we want him to have a stomach full. But since he hasn't eaten anything for a while,
would you suggest a wet food or a dry
whatever
food?
he can eat right now.
Okay.
The wet canned food, anything kind of moist may help a little bit. He's going to have trouble defecating because
to hide the pill inside the.
That too. So he'll eat it.
I got it at homey dog food for.
Do you now? So he's going to be on a steroid, a painkiller, and that's kind of about it for now.
So I'm going to get the list again. One thing's going to be called gabapentin. It's used as a light sedative, also helps with pain and inflammation.
Okay.
So he's going to be on that one. The other one is called carprofen. That's the actual anti-inflammatory. That's going to really help him feel better. So once he gets these meds in his system, he may want to take off a little bit better.
Okay.
Do not let him.
So basically you're saying don't let him try to overdo it and exercise, and run because he's as playful as it gets. I'm telling you. But he's just feeling down and out. Look at him. He's like, I love you.
Yeah, it's very painful. I mean, after we got done with the x-rays, when we tried to touch him again, he would not let us.
Really?
Because it was
I'll tell you what, when he walked in, after his injury, he growled at me, and he never does that.
He's in a lot of pain right now. So once you guys get him home, give him his meds, see if he'll eat then.
Keep the dog separated.
Keep him away from that stray dog. When you go outside, monitor, make sure you can pee and poop. Make sure he's still eating. And the next few weeks, we'll have you come back, and we're going to give him a sedative.
Okay.
When he's under sedation, we require all dogs to be neutered, because most likely, in this case,
I'm going to be questionable about that part of it. I don't understand the neutering part for an x-ray.
So right now, our situation is we're a spay and neuter clinic. So every dog who goes under, and cat, any animal who goes under sedation, we require them to be spayed and neutered at that time. So if you don't want to do that, then we would have to refer you out somewhere else.
Okay, so you're saying that that's like a requirement of your facility? Really?
Now, we actually think the most likely reason why he got hit by a car is because he smelled dog and heat. That's most likely why he ran out in the road in the first place.
Well, I will say this. He has an attraction to our stray dog, and he's constantly on his backside trying to make the magic happen, and the other dog ain't having it.
No.
Sexual.
Yeah,
No, it's like
and fights happen.
But I'm really, my biggest concern on that, me personally, is the change in his personality.
Well, a lot of times when you take away that testosterone, they're not going to be as dominant, so you shouldn't have as many fights. He shouldn't be wanting to mount the other dog as much. Now, because he's a little older, that may not completely go away.
What do you got, young lady?
Sorry. Whenever you're ready, bring them up to me. I'll go with you right now.
You got a shopping cart? We got to throw them in the cart. You know, it's
She
like,
looks half asleep.
no, she looks 12. I've no offense. It's like, but look, see, he's always so happy. Okay, well, let's cross our bridge when we get there. But right now, so that's some meds and the whole 9 yards.
The other situation, so I was telling her about, because first and best option would be going to a specialist, and they're gonna to repair that leg.
You're talking about for a surgical procedure,
Surgical procedure.
but it will heal by itself.
We don't know how it's going to heal.
Okay.
That's the problem, because how the break is, we don't know if it's just going to combine together, if it's going to be off. We have no clue how it's going to actually heal.
Well, based on the x-ray, what would be your professional opinion?
I mean, the only other option, if you can't proceed with the surgery, which is the best option, would be the crating thing and keeping him calm.
Okay.
Unless you guys are planning on euthanizing him, which we wouldn't agree with that, because he's otherwise
What?
a healthy dog.
Are you breaking out the word euthanasia? No, that's non-existent. That's not gonna happen.
Option
Yeah.
would be getting on the pain medications, anti-inflammatories, and having it heal.
Okay, so he's gonna get a steroid, a steroid, and some pain meds, some soft food. You know, then he will be isolated and he will not be moving.
Perfect. The only other thing I was telling her about is his heart.
Whole bag of
So
Oreos.
last year you guys brought him in February,
I saw that.
and
I'm
he
like,
tested
yeah,
heartworm
I'm pretty
positive.
sure that's
I don't
what
know.
mine
You guys
is.
know a lot of information about heartworms?
Not necessarily, but they gave us meds.
So with heartworms, how it happens is a mosquito will bite and infect the dog, carry that larvae and bite another dog, and the larvae will go through the
Honestly,
bloodstream, end up at the heart. He'll have worms that grow around his heart, and they'll eat at the heart, and it causes the heart not to be able to pump correctly, and won't get that oxygenated blood to the rest of his organs.
You're talking about directly on the cardiac muscle.
Directly on the heart. If you open up his heart right now, he will have worms around his heart. Because what happens, they get put on a doxycycline, which is antibiotic, for 28 days. They then are put on another drug called Iverheart Max, which is a heartworm preventative, but it's safe in dogs who have heartworms. It'll slowly kill off his worms. He's supposed to get that drug every single month. Every single month.
Forever?
Until he's heartworm negative. Then he switches on to a different heartworm prevention that he stays on every single month forever.
Okay, so he needs that
He needs
obviously immediately.
Right.
And then
because he hasn't
you'll
had it.
probably do a follow-up test.
In 6 months, he'll have another test.
Okay, well, you're saying he needs to be back here in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, for his
So
pelvis.
he's going to need 2 weeks for the pelvis to recheck, and during that time, he's going to stay on the Iverheart every single month.
Okay.
In addition to that, 6 months from today, he'll come in. We'll do a heartworm test. So on our heartworm test, it's either high positive, low positive, or negative. Means he has no heartworms. So he most likely is either on the low or high positive right now because he had heartworms previously and he wasn't properly treated for it.
But it's completely 100% manageable.
It is manageable.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So
Can you contract it from one animal to another?
So what happens is a mosquito can bite him, and if he bites, say, that stray dog, your stray dog's gonna get heartworm.
When he tries to mount the other dog, which is actually in the car right now because he would not leave without him because they're best friends under the weirdest of circumstances, I guess you could say. And I guess you could almost say he's the reason he got hit by a car. Yeah, but that's your suspicion because there's no other trauma that could happen.
It doesn't seem likely with the pelvis being like that. Plus, it looks like he most likely slid a little bit afterward because of the scrape, and some of his toenails were kind of filed down as if his dew claw was rubbed underneath on the paw pad.
Okay.
Bleeding a little bit. It seemed as if he slid afterwards.
So he was not trampled.
That's hard to tell. In case he was hit on the back end, I mean, he could have been at the back end because of the shatteredness. Most likely bumped and then slid.
Okay.
Just kind of.
Knocked into a ditch or something. All right. No, I'm picking up. All right. So,
So you're gonna get sent home with a lot of meds today.
okay. Well, we gotta start. You know, we gotta make it happen. So
Gotta make it happen.
look at it. He's such a happy dude.
And
You know.
he was such a good boy.
Yeah, he's
He's my baby.
He was a good baby.
he's a trooper. No, for real. All right, that one Spanish fellow at the counter, I believe earlier, is one that carried him. It's almost like he knows that we're gonna be
You
ready.
make a Popeyes?
But would he be allowed to like walk to the car?
He can.
No, he will. I mean, that's how he is. Come here, buddy.
That's fine if he would prefer to walk. I mean, if somebody can carry him.
Oh no, I mean I could carry him, but does it hurt to actually exercise what he has?
Right now it hurts.
It does. Okay, so
He's not on any medicine.
that's not a good idea.
Right.
It
Okay.
hurts painfully, but does
It's
it hurt the
painfully.
procedure?
I mean,
The
technically,
feeling.
somewhat, because we need that to be as calm as possible. So if he's walking
So they'll
around,
reconnect.
yeah. So right now, if the best option would be him to be laying down and relaxing all day long.
The resting position, basically at all times.
Yep.
Oh, I know.
I mean, you're gonna want to take him up, of course, and walk him to the.
Yeah, he's got to take a dump. You
So
know.
that would be the only thing. Otherwise, he needs to be laying down
Okay.
and relaxing.
Well, that's not a problem.
Now, see, he's inverted that leg again.
Yep. Now, another thing, because this was a little weird, Dr. Robin was looking at, he could have a little bit of tissue trauma up here, but x-rays wise, didn't see any broken ribs.
Okay.
So that's good.
So he's bruised.
Maybe bruised. Yep.
Okay.
So
Either way, pain. You know.
Either way,
Yeah.
he's in pain.
Okay.
So we're going to get him some meds. You guys
And those will be here.
home.
I mean, okay. I guess you don't go to the pharmacy to get a.
We'll fill all that stuff for you.
All right.
Just watch, because on one of the medications, it's going to be like 2 capsules or half a capsule. Just make sure you're watching on the label which one's which.
Okay. And that would be always with food. All of them are going to be with
All
food.
of them, go ahead and get with food. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Right now, he may not want to take any food.
No, I doubt he's really interested in pretty much anything other
So
than
hopefully
leaving.
Once you get the meds in and him at home, then he'll want to eat afterwards.
You were awesome. Okay. So that's actually good news. Yeah. And no, we had to bring him because he was totally out of sorts when we.
It's a good thing you did, because
Yeah.
him needs them meds.
Okay.
So I'll make sure she has all that up front for you. She'll get you scheduled for that next free check appointment. That way you guys don't have to call back later unless you prefer to call back
Okay.
later.
now, how worried should I be about his inversion of that foot?
So right now, again, it's hard to tell how it's going to heal. So his leg's going to be a little weird.
Well, I think that he's almost kind of using that in because it's comfortable to turn it in like that. You know, he's just compensating for.
So there's no exercise to do with him.
No, right now you don't really want to strain that leg.
For now, he doesn't need to move. He needs to be totally
We're just
flat.
gonna give time for that inflammation drugs to hit and for that pelvis, give it a little bit of time. Now, when you come in for that next recheck appointment, it is a drop-off wise, because we do need to have them sedated to get in the right positions to get that good capture of the pelvis.
Okay. All right, that's another bridge down the street. Let's just get started with what we got to do. Should I back directly up? Is you got the dude that's going to bring him? Because we got.
You can walk.
You're welcome wherever you need to go. Wherever you're parked right now, you
Oh.
can just walk them out.
Well,
Yeah, we use him to walk
I
everywhere.
guess I'm confused. It's like he shouldn't move, and then it's like, well, you can walk him.
Well, I'm sorry. I meant he'll carry him out for you. The gentleman up
Oh,
front.
you meant to.
He'll come in.
Not to walk him.
Yeah.
That he'll walk.
He'll-
All right.
Yes.
That. Do you understand my
Yeah.
confusion there? I
My
was
bad
like,
on that. Yes.
No, that's fine.
The gentleman up front. He'll carry him out and he'll walk wherever you need
okay,
to go.
right there, red car.
That
Yep.
works. And
Yep, I will be.
Let him know if you guys want to get him situated first.
Yeah, and I gotta get.
All right, I will. I'm gonna back up right to the door, providing I can. I don't. No, I'll bring it. It's like, hey, buddy. He could walk right to the back of the truck right now, and I could put him in there.
Well, do it.
Well, no, they say no. So.
You know you're not gonna get far enough for it.
Probably. He's eyeballing me. So. He just thinks we're going on another. Oh. I know what you're talking about on that leg. I saw it earlier, and it's like, oh. Yeah, he got hit. There's no question. And of course, it'd be like, it probably somebody texting, you know, whatever.
Probably some dog in the road. No better.
He wasn't on the highway. He was right around the corner, maybe by the mailbox.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna back the car up. Somebody's gonna bring him out. Well, that's pretty fucked up. Somebody hit my dog. 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. It was some bizarre time. What are you doing? Sly Fox, Silver Eye. Move it. I'm gonna shut down.